Hey, Bambi. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Fernanda. Jimothy? Seems it should be a name. I mean, I think I've heard people say that before. Say Jimothy. Like, not as an actual name, but like calling somebody Jimothy. Pretty sure I've heard that before. So, anywho, how are people? Hey, Killface. People in general suck. Sure, but they are necessary for conversations to be had. And with this being a chat, you know, conversation to the point of us being here, so. Thanks for not doing Koa since I wasn't around. Appreciate that. Yep. I mean, all it's going to be is just like a, hey, thanks for stopping by. Bye. Hey, Mike. But fine. Next time I play, as long as you're around, I will do that quick conversation with Koa. You'll have nothing to actually say, but fine. Just for you, Killface. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Once I do that for you. I want more. I always want more. Well, as the song says, you can't always get what you want. You didn't give me what I need. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I didn't quote that part of the song, though. I'm sorry, I know the song. Playing mobile games? Yeah, there's a couple. Or I do play one. There's a AFK Journey. There's one called AFK Journey. It is a very story-heavy game. What is that? So like it's a lot of it is like it's story. It's a story-driven game. I mean, there's a lot of just like random shit to do, but there's a lot of like story stuff. Actually, really good music. It's got a very good soundtrack. Some pretty solid voice acting. And it's one where you don't need to spend any money. It's a rare mobile game where you don't actually need to spend money. Watched Charlie Sheen's documentary last night. How's he doing these days? Because yeah, like I have tried other mobile games and like they're either like they're either pay to win. Is it really addictive? I wouldn't say it's terribly addictive, honestly. It's not the game loop, like the game style isn't really meant to be addictive, I find. It is very much more like play as you want. You don't like this particular game mode? Ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. You'll still level up more than enough to be able to enjoy the story. Because the story is really what they want to focus on. Like, the story is really what they focus on. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Addicted to lying down and processed foods. Yep. Interviewing with Rogan. Tom Crick was shot. No shot. Myself, I was not. But I maintain and will always maintain a fuck Charlie Kirk attitude. Hey, Relift. An AI girlfriend. No. Fuck AI. Nowhere near lonely enough to fuck around with AI bullshit. It's just fucking glorified autocomplete. Dude from TMZ was freaking out too. Probably because they didn't have the story first. Yeah, like, do you have like that predictive text on your phone? Like, do you ever use like predictive text? Because ChatGPT and the other shit, those other programs, that's all they are. That, like, genuinely, that's all they are. It's predicting what word. They're predicting what word will come next to make sense. It's why every single version of ChatGPT struggles with things like how many R's in the word strawberry or blueberry, how many syllables in blueberry, or how many B's in the word blueberry. You know, like it's why they always struggle with that sort of thing. Matt, okay, that's great. That was all predictive text. And that, hey, Paneer, you want to kill face? In this case, yeah, that seems about accurate for here. But hey, Vanna. Yeah, I mean, I don't buy into conspiracy theory bullshit, even regarding that fucker. I'm saying hi to someone else with BRB. Oh, I'm not saying hi to me. Ho to be. No, you know what? Whoever Van is someone else's, no, they are a hoe. I'm fun with my mom while she's drunk and she's comparing him dying to 9/11. Ugh. Just like 9/11. Yeah. White supremacist getting shot by another white supremacist, just like 9/11. Yeah. Just like MLK. Charlie Kirk was a white supremacist. His killer was a white supremacist. It's all it fucking is. Did you do Charlie Kirk? Well, no, it was that Charlie Kirk thing. Because Charlie Kirk was a white supremacist. Openly so, frankly. Just didn't even pretend to hide it. And the guy who killed him was also a white supremacist. Who saw Kirk as a traitor for not being loyal enough to Trump or some shit. Neutral over him dying. Could have been anyone. I don't follow him or know anything about. He was very not happy. But, oh yeah, he was horrible. Shit, it wasn't very long ago that he declared stoning gays as God's perfect law. As I said, while I don't endorse murder, good fucking riddance to bad trash. Seen people point out that all those eulogies he's getting, none of them can quote him. You don't see anyone. You don't see any of those. You don't see any of those eulogies quoting him. His wife is wild. Yeah, I saw something about her like. Apparently, like slow mo film of her like kissing him and like collapsing. And then he said, "Charlie got shot." Initially pictured Ben Shapiro. who is also awful. Mixing her fascist up, yeah. Apparently, Shapiro has already taken over that Turning Point USA that Fuckface McGee had founded. Whoever the fuck his name was, Kirk. Shapiro's apparently like basically already taken over that that Turning Point USA. Which means he probably started the process of taking it over basically immediately after Kirk died. Hey, Vanna. Killface, whoever you were just talking to, Killface called him a hoe. Can't watch Bill Maher anymore. Yeah. He sucks so much now. So Shapiro's on his face so much. I did that on it. So you say, Killface. You say it was an accident, but yeah, Bill Maher has never met a fascist. He doesn't like. I've done it. No, you think he's scandalous and I'm loose too? Yeah, Bill Maher's never met a fascist he doesn't like. Like genuinely, he gets like. Honestly, I think he gets along better with fascists than he does with leftists. Because I'm pretty sure he just agrees with their views more. They're able to, he's able to bond with them over their mutual love of hating Muslims. Marking somebody you disagree with. Marking somebody you disagree with is fascism. I mean, I wouldn't call that fascism. Murking is murder. Murking is just another word for murder. It's slang. Get murked, exactly. I was just going to say, so somebody might get murked. You see that? I murked his ass. Yeah. Because no, fascism is a political ideology, not a particularly cogent one, it should be noted. Fascism is not necessarily a particularly consistent political ideology. In some rap songs, yeah. But killing someone just because you disagree with them, that's not fascist. That's just murder. Listen to an insane amount of rap. I guess I'm not listening. Yeah, clearly not paying much attention to the lyrics. I don't listen to rap, so I could not tell you where I first heard the word merc in that sense. Too online, probably. Got one more time to run your mouth. That makes me. I'm sorry, Killface. Multiple songs I plays with that in it. I don't know if I can find a good example. Yeah, I think I probably learned the word just for being entirely too online. First time I heard the word merc was in the movie Pitch Black with Vin Diesel. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a Vin Diesel movie. I'm curious now. I want to look up to see if I've ever seen anything he's been in. Because I've never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies. I never didn't watch Pitch Black. Um, the Chronicles of Riddick. Yeah. Didn't watch that one. Oh shit, of course. Groot. He voices Groot. Anything else he's done that I've watched? That's all I've seen. That's literally all I know him for is Groot. And I think Vin Diesel is such a weird name to have. I think I have watched old commercial he did for Street Sharks toys. For the record, Bambi, his real name is Mark Sinclair. Vin Diesel is his stage name, his professional name. But his actual name is Mark Sinclair. Or his birth name, I suppose. Should have kept his real name. I don't know. In fairness, Vin Diesel does definitely fit him. And I mean, it stands out more than Mark Sinclair does. It's a very memorable name, so. Regardless, I do find it kind of funny that literally only his real name Mark Sinclair without the E, but yes. Michelle. Hey, fugitive. And today that my uncle played bass for Weird Al when he first started out. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Tell me why I need an alpha alarm clock. Because why wouldn't you want an alpha alarm clock? It's Alf as an alarm clock. Everybody loves Alf. Wish I knew this information while he was in the band. Fair. That's fair. Anywho. Been a long time since I actually listened out to Weird Al. I did like him when I was when I was particularly young. I think my brother might have had one of his albums. When he did his song Jurassic Park, parodying MacArthur's Park, whatever. Yeah, that parody song he did about Jurassic Park. That was the album that we had when I was a kid. And that was about when I last listened to him. Then Amish Paradise was huge as well, so I didn't like that song. I'm trying to catch you with White and Nerdy. Yeah. Eat It. Yep. Eat It might have been just a bit young for that one when it came out. Maybe not, I guess. No, yeah. Fat was 1988. Smells Like Nirvana. I do remember Smells Like Nirvana. Come to think of it. Alapalooza was the okay. So it was Alapalooza was the album that we had. That one had Jurassic Park. Living in the Fridge. That one was big. Achy Breaky Song. I think I might have hated that one. Bohemian Polka. I credit my acceptance of cringe to Weird Al. Good. Embrace cringe. Because cringe means sincere. And sincerity is important. Kept playing that eBay song when I was on vacation last month. But I was like, I don't really like Weird Al. A plus plus, they all say. Don't think I get that reference. Yeah. In general, he's not really my thing. I don't tend to go for comedic music very often. You know, a handful of sort of songs that are kind of funny, but not many. Comedic music parody. Doesn't cringe me, but it's fun. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't really think of any of the funny songs that I like. I'd have to like look through my entire playlist, and I've got I don't know 5,000 songs apparently. Well, Be Your Own Pet. Be Your Own Pet has a couple funny songs. Be Your Own Pet, actually. Because of the era of YouTube I grew up with. Maybe. That one's good. I I don't do playlists. I just have like all my songs on one playlist. And it is 5,072 items, 303 hours. 5,000 is not a playlist, it's record store. I like music. Yeah, Be Your Own Pet has a few really funny songs. Becky Becky is a fun song. Um, is that? Oh, it's absolutely meant to be comedic. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a funny song. Illuminati Hotties have a few funny songs as well, actually. I'd rather keep your dog is just adorable. But if you're depressed and you get a pretty song, I click skip. If a song comes on that I'm not in the mood for, then I just click skip. Because yeah, I mean, sometimes a song comes on, I'm like, I like this song, but I'm not in the mood for it, and I just or a song comes on, I'm like, I don't actually like this song anymore, and I just click skip. I feel so bad. You skip like 20 songs and you're like, I don't know what I'm even doing. Yeah, sometimes it'll be like, no, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Play something. Play something I'm in the mood for. Luckily, at this point, there's a few bands that I have and that I really love. So I've got enough songs from those few bands that statistically, it doesn't take too long for one of them to come on. You know, Heartless Bastards, Bent Knee, the Dolly Rots. You know, Portugal the Man, Regina Spektor. I usually won't have to wait too long for, you know, that one of them come up, you know? Because I have downloaded like the entirety of the Dolly Rots discography, the entirety of Heartless Bastards discography, uh, pretty good chunk of Bent Knee. I do need to finish off Bent Knee's discography. I don't have all theirs. I haven't listened to all their albums, I don't think. Don't think. Get closer to when I like music you like. It's great when people like the bands that I like. I do get really happy when people like when I find out that somebody likes a band that I like because so much of the music I listen to is stuff that is just it's very much not in the mainstream. You know, like the Linda Lindas have had some success, but I mean not they're still pretty minor. So finding somebody who likes the Linda Lindas is like, yeah, awesome. Like, you know, if I mention the Bats and someone's like, oh yeah, I like the Bats, that's never happened. That's never happened. And if I were to mention the Bats and someone's like, oh yeah, I like the Bats, I'd be like, yes, I like you now. Cat's Eye. I like Catman. Don't think I've ever heard Cat's Eye. Yeah, pop. And I actually might have heard of Cat's Eye. Yeah, I'm not particularly into pop music. occasional indie pop. See 2 sets of Cat's Eye right now. Yeah, I mean, the one that came up for me was Global Girl Group. Based out of LA. Just started last year. Just debuted last year. Oh, Kunai and Katana. Cute, Uncle Buck. Cute. Yeah, I mean, there is like some indie pop stuff that I really like, but in general, the indie is important to me. Favorite character from King of the Hill? Probably Luann. Been a long time since I watched King of the Hill, but the indie pop band get bigger, they just pop. I mean, they might become they might shift to just more of a pop sound. I like Luann because she was just good. You know, she was just sweet. Dumb as a sack of rocks, but she was a sweetheart. Shaved her head and bombed the supermarket. Does Two Door Cinema Club count as indie pop? Nope. No, well, actually, apparently, yes. Indie pop, indie rock, dance punk, synth pop, post punk revival. So, yes, apparently, indie pop is one of the genres that they fall under. Google says Weezer is indie pop. Yeah, I mean, they made early on, sure. I wouldn't. I don't know that I'd classify them as indie pop myself. Pavement. Pavement, I don't know well enough, I guess. And I guess actually, frankly, I don't really know Weezer all that well. Au revoir, Simone. I do like them. I will admit, I also may not really get. I might use indie pop incorrectly as well. Best Coast. Ooh, Best Coast is good. The Bird and the Bee have some really good songs. Like indie while I'm working on art projects. As the professors listen to indie, that's how I got introduced to it. Makes sense. I mean, it's there is certainly, at the very least, a perception of indie as being more sincere and, less manufactured, more sincere, more artsy. Because once big labels get involved, once like a lot of money gets involved, quite often there is um, more pressure for artists to present themselves and their music in certain ways. Hi, Nancy. Not always, and plenty of major bands are, they're just doing what they want to do. But sometimes it's another alternative, but it kind of sounds indie. Yeah. Dirk assassination. I'm not gonna mourn his white supremacist ass. Fuck that dude. Foster the people. Eh. Yeah, foster the people I'm not really into. What about the children? In truth, I don't care all that much about his kids either. I like a few Foster songs. I forget if I have any of their songs on my computer. Give me a second. If I do, it's probably only one of them. Not even that much. I have no Foster the Children songs. Or Foster the People. I have no Foster the People songs. Not keen on them. They don't click for me. Sure thing, Fugitive. This isn't actually an attic, but describing it as an attic is kind of amusing. So that's where I am now. I'm up in the attic now. Now, Bloom, never heard of them. Any horror movies you recommend? I've never been big on horror, so can't help you with that. Also, not big on movies these days. Hey, Scrapecoat. I'm also not really big on movies these days, so I really can't help you. I do need to record my review of Star Trek Strange New World Season 3. Need to record that tonight. Lemon ass kisser. I don't think Fugitive is really Chantel. Probably not. Seems unlikely to me. Was first phone Nokia flip phone? My first phone? My first phone was a Nokia brick. I'm not like one of the big bricks, but my first phone was just a basic Nokia prepaid, like one of those Nokia prepaid phones. That's the first phone I ever had. Don't think I've ever had a flip phone. Interestingly enough. Pretty sure I did have one of those slide phones. Like you slide it up to get the keypad. I think I had one of those phones at one point. I think. I gotta get more water. I'll be back in a minute. Session said people can't disagree to disagree. Well, I mean, the guy who shot him was just even further to the right than Kirk was. Like, this wasn't an agree to disagree thing. This was a fucking wildly internet brain jackass. Going after someone that he didn't think was far right enough. I mean, it's not even an agree to disagree thing. It's no, from what I understand, there was a report that one of his friends said that he'd become liberal, and that friend retracted that statement because he said he didn't actually know the dude well enough. Also, he was not in a relationship with a trans woman. He was renting a room from a gamer who sometimes wore an animal onesie. There's not even any, like, it's not even confirmed if the person he was living with was trans. Certainly wasn't in a relationship. Like, there's absolutely no indication that they were in a relationship. This is like what you're seeing, Nancy. It is right-wing media desperately trying to find a way to still blame the left and to blame trans people. Well, an extreme conservative want Kirk dead, though. So, Charlie Kirk and I'm blanking on the guy. Nick Fuentes. Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes did not get along. Nick Fuentes kind of hated Charlie Kirk. Went after him on a few occasions. Great, yeah. Groiper Groiper Wars. So yeah, there were Groiper Wars for Nick Fuentes and his audience going after. No, no. Fuentes absolutely did not call for a hit on. No, no, absolutely not. It's just this dude was a big fan of Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes hated Charlie Kirk. Thus, thus this dude decided, hey, you know what would be funny? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it comes down to. The shooter just thought, hey, this would be funny. But the right wing media, which means also the mainstream media, I think only an insane person would listen to Nick. Yes, only an insane person would listen to Nick Fuentes. I agree. Only an insane person would listen to Nick Fuentes. You honestly could have stopped right there. You didn't even need the rest of that. You didn't even need the rest of that statement, Nancy. um, yeah, I mean the killer is absolutely a shitty person. It's not like I'm rooting for him either. Guy's no Luigi Mangione. The guy is no Luigi. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, the right wing media, which also means the mainstream media, is desperate to find a way to blame this on leftists and trannies. So you're getting a lot of absolutely completely unverified reports that Peyton, oh, you turned super liberal. And then the guy who said that is like, actually, you know what? I didn't actually know the guy that well. I might be wrong. Oh, he's living with a trans woman. He's dating a trans woman. Well, no, he's renting a room from somebody who may or may not be trans, but who is a gamer who wears an animal onesie. Like we genuinely have no idea if the person he's renting that room from is trans, but either way, it is just renting a bedroom. No indication of any particularly close relationship. So yeah, I mean, it's the fucking, it's the same as that bullshit about fucking trans ideology on the fucking bullets. And then it turned out, nope. They want to blame specific people for the death. They want their narrative rather than the truth. What do you have for lunch? All I've had today is a muffin. So Hi, Paneer. Really want some good chicken, like wings and things. Yeah, I mean, chicken wings are one of those things that chicken wings are kind of like pizza. Even mediocre chicken wings are still chicken wings. Yeah, it's like, it's hard to find genuinely bad chicken wings. Even when they're not great, they're still chicken wings and they're still pretty good. Hey, Paul. even when they're not, even when they're not, even when they're not great, it's still pretty good. Chicken wings can be really bad, but they're like frozen ones. Where's just fatty skin? Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I just had a Chipotle bowl. I love chicken wings. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do like chicken wings. They're good. Gas station wings are horrible. Like sticks with leaves. I mean, I don't know that I'd eat any food from a gas station. Aside from slushies. If the gas station's got a slushy machine, then fuck yes. But other than that, no, I don't think there's much. I don't think there's really any like gas station food that I would eat. Quick trip taquitos can be okay. Like the snacks and the snacks and shit. But that's different. That's not gas station food. That's just regular food that the gas station carries. But yeah, gas station food. No, maybe a hot dog. I don't think I'd trust gas station hot dogs. Wawa or Royal Farms. There's like Wawa or Royal Farms in Canada. I don't really know either of those brands. Not even a hot dog rolling around on that metal thing for 8 hours. Yeah. Yeah, how appealing. Paw Patrol! Thank you for 5 gift memberships, Paw Patrol! Congratulations to Nancy Botwin. Funny. Jesse Donald fan. Strix. Oranges Poranges 2.0. Haven't seen Oranges in a while. And Estrella. Yeah, I feel like Oranges hasn't been around in a long time, have they? Estrella, I think, like used to stop by a long time ago. Jesse and Strix, I don't think I've ever seen. But thank you, Paw Patrol. Is Buttercup in here? No, that is Jenna. Someone come push my Hymnia back in. It hurts if I don't hold it. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Hernias girls have hymnias. What are my Halloween plans? Probably jerking it. And by it, I mean your dad. Bethania. Except like Sailor Moon. I will not be dressing up like Satan. You remember now? Yep, thank Paw Patrol for that. That was my anniversary with my boyfriend. Hey, congratulations, Paneer. Can't dress up as what you already are. Turns out they can strangulate and gangrene can set in. So I guess I might just have to have the surgery. Yes, you should probably have the surgery. That definitely sounds like something that you should have surgery for. Anyway, my Halloween plans are nothing. I will come on live. What can I expect from being a member now? What will my experience be like? So to start with, your name is green now, and you've got a little star next to it. Second, you can now use the custom emoji stuff. I was hoping it would get better. So, for example, you can now post a picture of my jacket, picture of Cove, a couple pictures of Jekka. Hey, Rebecca. Fruit fly is not here. I guess off mourning all her dead. Fruit fly is off mourning the dead. Who I will not stop killing. Bye, Adis. She's out hunting. I mean, I don't see any right now. I don't currently see any, so. She's hunting. She's not doing a very good job of it. She's at the store where there's a bigger community. I'm disabled with neuropathy in my feet from chemotherapy. So that sounds fun. Yeah, no need to feel guilty, Nancy. See, I'm the one getting the money, so I'm the one who feels who gets the guilt. Don't worry about it. You don't need to feel guilty. I'm the one who gets the actual money, so I'm the one who feels guilty. As a game. Hey, Uncle Junior. I beat women up for money. Robs his fans and women. Indeed. It's okay, because as someone said, we are all a bunch of ass kissers. Indeed, exactly. Thoughts about Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine in the new X-Men movies? Let the man stop! I have a small amount of it left. I do have a little bit of it left. Um, yeah, like, let Hugh Jackman stop being Wolverine. Let him stop. If he accuse being, but I'm not. What have to accuse me? Yeah, indeed. I did not say it. Yes, I brush my teeth every day. For the record, again, I'm not. Honestly, if Marvel is gonna, like, when Marvel does get around to the new X-Men movies, honestly, don't do Wolverine. Not off the bat. Leave Wolverine out initially. Because, like, he was already the main character of the entirety of the original trilogy, X-Men trilogy. And plus, he got his own solo trilogy, and he was in Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, also, he was main character of Days of Future Past. Like, 8 of the Fox X-Men movies had Wolverine as the main character, either as the lead or co-lead. Like, 8 fucking movies. I'm pretty sure that's more than half of them. Because what were the other movies? So, like, well, what other movies did they do? First Class, he was, I think he showed up. Yeah, he showed up in First Class, even if it wasn't the lead. Like, there are, like, what, like 3 movies? Maybe 4? Where he wasn't the main character? Like, it's enough. There are other fucking X-Men who exist, for fuck's sake. So if they do center the new X-Men movies around him again, just like fuck off. My mom, she's doing fine. So I honestly think that like the first Marvel X-Men movie should not have Wolverine in it at all. When Wolverine does show up, he should be recast. Get a short king for Wolverine. That's the other thing. Wolverine should be short and hairy. He's a runt. It is central to his character that he is a runt. Momoa, but he's in short. Yeah. Short king. Yeah. That is a big part of his character, a big part of his appeal. Your balls start to hang, you can no longer be an X-Man. Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito, at once upon a time, Danny DeVito would have been pretty good choice. Well, maybe not. Well, I don't know. But if he could get some, I don't know. Miles Teller. I have no idea who that is. Hi, Brooksy. But yeah, get someone short to play Wolverine. He's not hairy though. Yeah, I mean he should be hairy. Ideally, Wolverine should be hairy. I can maybe give the hair a pass. Wallace Shawn, yep. Like I can maybe give a pass on him being hairy. I want to marry Jason Momoa, but I'm already married. Kevin Hart. Sean Astin is short, but Wolverine should definitely be short. Like he should be the shortest of the adults. Glue hair to them, yeah. Like if there's if kids are in there, then yeah, if Jubilee is in there, then sure, Jubilee can be shorter. But of the adults, Wolverine should be the shortest person there. He's a runt. That said, as I said, he shouldn't even be in the next X-Men movie. Yeah, the first Marvel X-Men movie, Wolverine should not even be present. Had a headache from alcohol abuse. Runt is a terrible word. Genuinely, it's how he's described a lot of the times. A lot of time. He'll describe himself that way. Like the reason he's named Wolverine is because he's small, but he's vicious. Hence, Wolverine. Because Wolverines are small, but vicious. Are there canonically other Wolverines? Yeah. His clone / daughter, Laura Kinney. I don't know if you ever saw, I don't know if you saw Logan, but X-23, Laura, the girl in that movie, in the comics, she is Wolverine. There's also Jonathan, the actual Wolverine. He's a Wolverine. He's an actually he's a literal Wolverine named Jonathan. He wears a mask to protect his identity. He's such a great. It's honestly like he's so good. It's such a run. Does a lot of F off and unplug. I mean, I've probably done that a few times. Because Tom Taylor, I think, was the writer for All New Wolverine that introduced it elevated Laura Kinney, Logan's daughter, to the position of Wolverine, and introduced her clone sister, Gabby, and also introduced Jonathan, the actual Wolverine, who Gabby gave a domino mask to protect his identity. It was adorable and wholesome. Never tossed the grandparents with the burger water. Told everybody to fuck off. Yeah, I'm pretty. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've done that a couple times. I forgot what Wolverine is again. It's a small, furry mammal that is utterly vicious. It has nothing to do with wolves. I'll let you know. I'll say that. It's nothing to do with wolves. Unless we have to throw flowers out of your vase before you drink. No, because I never have flowers. You flipped the bird while saying it. Yeah, not totally sure. That again. That feels like it's probably something I've done repeatedly. Give me some when you got here. The want flowers? Nah. No, I'd have to take care of them. And then they'd quickly die, and I'd have to throw them out. Chill for a while. For a while, yeah. I gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Cats can eat them. Poinsettias are my favorite, most favorite. You can't eat them though. That's fast. Yeah, I mean the bathroom's very close by, and it doesn't take me long to pee and quick wash my hands. No, I peed in the toilet brook. Got the same poinsettia alive for 3 years. I smoke a butt every once in a while. Bud. Toilet brook sounds like a thing. We got a comic brook. So now we need a toilet brook. Like a babbling brook. You feel fat. Does my toilet babble? So, anywho, my jokes are tanked. Down the tank. I don't know what a royal flush even is. It's when the king takes a shit. Can't we ever panel? We're talking about toilets and pooping, and you're asking why we can't panel. This current conversation, Killface, is why we don't panel. The only fun twist, no one else will care. The 10 of us can bond. I would still prefer not. Don't forget Piggy. It's me and Van and Duncan Fruit Cup. Well, that's what you all have Discord for those of you who do. Wee! 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 I'm having fun. It's all fun until this thing fucking breaks off. But until it breaks off, I'm having fun. Really, for Unk, you selfish bastard. Let's play fidget spinner and not address the subject. Yep, that's me. I really should get another fidget spinner. I don't know what happened to it. I used to have a fidget spinner. I don't know what happened to it. Last time my glass was washed. Yeah, I do need to wash it. I do need to clean it out. I like things I can pull. Can't even look at the glass. Neighbor's cat was fighting with mine. Oh, that's always a good time. Yeah, I definitely should get another fidget spinner. It probably would be beneficial for me. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Rubik's Cube? No. A Rubik's cube would frustrate me. Like never. I don't think so. I prefer a fidget spinner over an actual friend group for some reason like that. Exactly, Killface. Puzzle. I mean, I do like puzzles, but conceptually, but no, I mean, it'd just be like something to like fiddle with. I think I shot Slash and Tell playing with it the other day. I don't have anything to fiddle with. I mean, nothing that it's like socially acceptable to fiddle with. Yeah, nothing I can fiddle with online. Nothing I can fiddle with on camera. Didn't think you were going to follow rules. I mean, I don't want to lose my like, if yeah. Nothing I can fiddle with on camera. I need something I can fiddle with on camera. I like my vape because it snaps magnetically and you can push and hold to turn a light on, and I like twirling in my hand. Also has a hole for a keychain loop if you're into that. Got a stone you can rub on it? Nah. All right. I think I'm going to get going now. I think I'm going to call it a night. Going to call it an evening. So thanks for watching. And I guess it has been a while, so should I say fuck you all? Should I, since Brooke reminded me of it, I guess all right, the middle finger, right? Uncle Buck said middle finger, so fuck you all, and have a good night. Bye.